Hello, Loop Power District employees, retirees, family, and friends, and welcome to this month's edition of Canal Chronicles. As we go through what's called the dog days of summer, one of the things I want to stress, and it's important to us here at Loop Power District, is safety, and especially safety as we deal with being out in the heat on an extended period of time. We often need to make sure that we're not getting heat exhaustion and that we're being safe in the heat elements as we do our work on a daily basis. That's why one of the things that we've done in later July during the extensive heat that we have had is send our safety supervisor, Rick Prater, and our human resources manager, Amanda Henry, out to look at the crews to make sure everybody's okay, to take water and Gatorade out to the crews to keep them well hydrated. It's important during the heat of the day to maintain your hydration levels, to make sure that you're not running into heat exhaustion and even worse, heat stroke. So again, safety is important to us here at the district, and we do a lot of different things to make sure that our employees are safe, especially when they're out working at a job. This is also another way that we can go out and find out how our crews are doing, find out what other needs they might have, and just to make sure everybody's doing things the right and safe way. At the board meeting, the Board of Directors heard an update from district management regarding water issues surrounding the district. Currently, we are working on a non-capacity license amendment for our hydroelectric facilities and have received comments on that non-capacity license amendment from the United States Fish and Wildlife Service and the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. We filed a draft of this with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission and have received some comments back from FERC, which have caused us the need to do additional studies before we officially file the non-capacity license amendment with FERC. This would basically end most of the issues surrounding our license from 2017 and put to bed a lot of the flow issues that the district has with the current license that we're operating under. So this is a good thing, so stay tuned for more information as we go along. We're also waiting on the Federal Emergency Management Agency to approve our overflow design out at the headworks for remedial measures, repairs from the 2019 storm event. As you may recall, the overflow measure will basically take excessive water that comes into the canal system near Genoa and put it back into the river in the case of excessive water coming into the canal. The design's completed, and we're just waiting on FEMA to give us the go-ahead to move forward with that from a bidding perspective and then a construction perspective. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of sometime yet this fall and begin construction either this fall or next spring, with completion sometime in 2024. Regarding broadband in Platte County, the district is pleased to announce that Stealth Broadband, working with Platte County and the district, was able to secure approximately $7.5 million in money from the Nebraska Capital Projects Fund to help fund broadband in rural Platte County. This $7.5 million, combined with $1 million from Platte County and approximately $1.2 million from Stealth itself, is going to bring about $10 million in project costs to build a rural broadband backbone in Platte County and connect upwards of 650 customers within the rural Platte County area. This is great news for bringing high-speed broadband to areas that have lacked it currently and provide additional benefits to those rural customers of Platte County who have not been able to get high-speed broadband in their area. Stealth did a great job working with that, and we made a presentation to the Platte County Board of Supervisors in late July regarding this award, and we are really looking forward to moving forward with the next steps of this, which include design and construction, working with Stealth on this. Additionally, at the board retreat in mid-July, the Board of Directors heard a presentation from members of the National Rural Telecommunications Cooperative, or NRTC, regarding the district's smart grid technology study. This smart grid technology study is going to help the district decide next steps as far as development of our network, of our SCADA network, of our smart grid programs, of our metering technology, and really help us be more productive with those new technologies that we have in place. We've been working with NRTC for about a year or so on this study, and we're really looking forward to the outcomes that came from the NRTC study. The district's next steps will be developing budgets associated with the various activities that we must go through to implement this NRTC program, and to really look at what best suits the district. So stay tuned for more information on this as we move forward. At its July board meeting, the Nebraska Public Power District's management provided an update to the NPPD board regarding preliminary rates, wholesale rates for 2024. The good news is that base rates for NPPD in 2024 on the wholesale side look to remain stable compared to 2023. That will be great for the district, as we should see little or no increase in our overall power costs from NPPD for 2024, and we will be working to develop our budgets and our retail rates in the upcoming future. But obviously, when 75% of our costs will see no increase, that will really help possibly keep any increase that we see in 2024 for retail rates down to a minimum. We'll be providing more information as we develop our budgets and our retail rate program for 2024 in the next couple of months. And finally, I want to say goodbye to one of our board members, Director Chris Langemeier. As many of you are aware, Director Langemeier was appointed by Governor Pillen to serve as the NPPD board member from Subdivision 11. Director Langemeier has been serving as our Subdivision 5 Board of Director for the past 6 years, and we will miss Director Langemeier immensely. His knowledge and passion for being part of Loop Power District and his understanding of what we have going on has really been a benefit to our entire board. However, him being on the NPPD board will also be of benefit to the district, as he has a general knowledge of everything that goes on within the state of Nebraska. We've worked with Director Langemeier before when he was a member of the Nebraska Unicameral, and as well as served as the head of the Natural Resources Committee. So we bid Director Langemeier farewell, but we look forward to working with him as being a board member of NPPD. So with that, and as always, stay safe and be happy.